Hey guys, what's up? Phoenix back again. So I decided to make another Game of War video today. I don't really have anything to do, but I just wanted to do it to kind of dedicate it to this one guy who has been supported. Well, I've been getting actually a lot of comments on my videos recently.
A lot more than I do.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm here with Plague. No, but like, honestly, you guys are awesome. Cause let's see, I've had 3 people comment on my videos in like the past week, compared to none before that. So it's cool. What was that?
I said N1 for me.
Yeah, and I met this really cool guy. He was he offered to actually give me gifts in this. So I thought that was cool, and I actually added him. He said it was alright if I showed his... Oh, I don't have him on there, I guess. He said it was alright if I kind of shut off his account, or at least shouted him out. So, this is the guy. He commented on my previous video and my 6th Game of War one, so I just wanted to shout him out. Not that it's going to do much, but I just wanted to say thanks to him as well for... You know, he complimented the whole way that or the fact that I'm recording Game of War and the way that I record it too. So I thought that was really cool and really nice of him, so I just thought that I'd do that, especially since he offered to give me gifts. We found out that he couldn't unless he was in my alliance, but still. It's awesome that he just offered that, even though he, like, I don't know. I just thought that it was really cool.
Didn't know you.
Yeah, pretty much. So, here's the update on my progress. I'm up to 52,000. Yeah, I'm gonna get back into the video, guys. I just thought I'd give more of a dedicated section. So, I'm up to 52,000 troops. I've the 24,000 outriders just for gathering resources and stuff, but other than that, the rest of them are all tier 2, so... How much more does my hero need? A little bit more. So, this is what I've just been kind of doing, just sitting here grinding every day. Just whenever I get on, I look for a resource that I need. I'm not going to do that because I've had issues with this guy. I just get on, send the outriders and my hero. Actually, does he even do anything? No, he doesn't. Well, then in that case, I'll just send my outriders. And then by the time I come back, I have a nice little chunk of resources to... I have this stuff again? Could have sworn I just used it. Oh, wow. I'm really close. Is it, like, duplicating? That would have been awesome. So, also, just from opening gifts, 660 is an awesome alliance. Wait, 666T is an awesome alliance. They actually have a ton of gifts that they've been all getting, and let's see. I'm trying to find my speed ups, of course. So, just from opening like platinum gifts, I actually have 6 24-hour speed ups, 2 15 hours, 1 8-hour, and 3 3 hours. I've actually had a few more that I just used, but... So, as I told you guys in the last one, I actually was not able to get any more 10-day speed-ups for a long time. Ooh, I have a lot of Pegasus wings. I was hoping it was Hero XP. But, I mean, I'm fine with what I got for now. It's really good. All the, gifts that I've been getting, as in, like, alliance gifts, that's different than the, what the guy offered to give me, so... Yeah, one of the things that I just found, like, the coolest, that, well, to be the coolest part of him offering to send me a gift, is the fact that he just, like, watched my videos. He's in a completely different kingdom, so it's, like, not like he's, like, seeing me around or anything, but that he was willing to actually gift me something when he's never seen me in-game. He just watched a few of my videos, and it's really cool. I don't know. Wow, that was a good gem. I think that's the first time I've actually gotten the highest tier gem that I could out of a chest, because all I ever get is these 2s, 1s, 3s.
What is the highest tier you can get out of the chest?
6. But I didn't get a 6 on that one. I opened a 4, but like the highest I could get on that one was a 4, so I'm proud of that. Yeah, I should probably try to make myself some new armor for my hero. I mean, my old stuff. Or I could do gems, but no, that's right. I won't need them quite yet. Yeah, I have a ton of defense gems. I didn't realize that. Gem crafting. That's cool. Sorry about that. That was not someone with a bunch of loud bass. That was someone downstairs moving a chair around. Ooh, that's right. I should probably do some of these quests because they're good for the hero XP. I can use a few of these chances. Ooh, I have 10 of those. I'm leveling up my hero. I'm doing it. I have a lot of loyalty that I could use for this, but I'd much rather just use this since it's stuff that I've just accumulated over time and it doesn't take loyalty. What's up?
I just had, like, the other day, I had 21 million, what's it called?
Loyalty?
Loyalty. I spent it all on, like, I don't know, it was something dumb, but I spent it all because I knew I wasn't going to be using it.
Yeah, I mean, like, you sit there and you just, like, open the gifts every single day. Like, I think you pop on once a day, right? Something like that. So, like, even though he doesn't play Game War that much, he pops on every day. So he gathers all the gifts that his alliance gives him. And it still allows him to build up, like, massive amounts. Like you said, like, 21 million. And I mean, so I'm going to go show you what's in the store. If you have 20, like, I have 5 million, but that's not... I mean, 10 hero resurrections, it doesn't sound like that much, but, like, when you turn it into, let's say, advanced teleports, you're not going to use 13 at once, at least. Well, not if you're at the level that I'm at, maybe if you're a bigger tier player, but just basically always open the gifts that you get, even if they're, like, tiny little ones, because, I mean... You can always get, like, a few speed-ups from it, and, What?
It's free stuff, so
yeah.
why wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't matter how bad it is, it's free. I've got to be really close to leveling up my hero. Oh, actually, maybe not. I might have to use some of my alliance ones. I think I'll probably be like 100k off or something like that. Yeah, 70k off, whatever. Close enough. I should be able to get it with these next two. If I get lucky. I mean, because what are these, 20k? Yeah. Alright, so I might have to use one alliance chance if I actually have it. Oh, I got a legendary quest. 1.12 million Ornick. Boom. That's 169k.
One of those.
Yeah, I remember when I used to play back in Kingdom 136 on the account. Oh, no, I just wasted gold. Okay. Anyways, I got, I think it was like 3 or 4 of them. I was so proud. Back then it was like spending money wasn't even worth it because it was, you got nothing from it. Now it's a little bit more fair. I think I'm gonna keep upgrading my food production for now because this is more my just kind of what's it called? Just normal resource gathering, building, all that stuff. Setup. Yeah, for here. I'm probably gonna get my maximum energy limit as high as I can, and then I'm gonna start to upgrade my hero attack. Cause I mean, I'm not attacking too many monsters right now, but I mean, the higher your what's it called? Energy limit. It doesn't mean that you can attack that or more times. I mean, you can if you use like single attacks, but if you use like max attacks, they do way more damage. Also, if you're gonna do anything like risky, like I'm just gonna do a ton of tips for this episode because I'm not quite sure what to do for the rest of it. Make Me Dog is the dog of Komodo. That's funny. I'm gonna go check that out. So I'm not thinking straight. Just want to check this guy out real quick. Make me the dog of Komodo, please. Just gonna leave that there. I just want to show you guys my account as well. I'm gonna finish what I'm saying if I can actually remember what I was talking about.
You're talking about tips and if you're gonna do something risky.
Oh yes, that's right. Okay, so oh, I remember. I forgot that this guy commented that. This was the guy that I was fighting. He was the big guy that actually burned me when I was fighting when I got burned or zeroed completely. This was the guy that did it because I was fighting the little guy, and then he called for backup. He has no kills. Well, he has his power. He's just building up, I guess. Guess he just likes to pick on little guys, huh? Alright, anyways. So if you're going to do something risky, like attack someone that's around your level, or maybe even bigger than you, okay, I'm going to pause the video because BlueStacks is being a piece of junk.
Okay.
I think it should be back, yeah. Alright, so I didn't finish. But if you're going to be attacking someone around your level or above it, what I suggest is that you keep in mind all of the random like bits of gear that you have lying around. Because, hey, well, you know, I'm just sitting here grinding and, well, you know, I'm going to attack. So I'm just going to reset my hero skill points and then just put them all in like attack, right? But something that some people always forget is that they have gear. And gear can really help out. Because, I mean, this right here, this is not going to do much. I mean, the 8.5 health bonus, it helps a little bit. But it's not going to be as much as, like, if you're a high-level player, you definitely cannot afford to forget your gear. Because, let's see. Well, cores, they're super important. Use them if you can make them. They're great for attacking. Let's say you're about to drop your shield next to, like, a really, really big player that you know is going to try to attack you. Using this type of gear is very important. Look at this. 230% troop defense bonus. Enemy health debuff. And then your troop's health gets buffed as well. That's very important. I mean, just look at this. Imagine someone attacking you and you have a full set of this. So that's like all of these times, I think it's 5 or 6. And then plus the set bonus. You're going to definitely be able to rip apart their army if they aren't using, like, cores to counteract or something super strong. And then it's just, like, research. This stuff. Research. This is one piece, and it does 54% of research speed improvement. That's legendary, but if you're going to be making stuff that's like this, you should definitely only be making it, if you're making legendary or I forgot what that's called. The purple.
Epic.
Yeah, epic. Thank you.
I was just taking a random stab in the dark.
But you did it great. See, so if you're a high tier player, you definitely want to open all of these chests, whether you have the open chest things or you're a high enough VIP to just open them. Or you just want to go full tryhard and just actually click each and every one. I suggest before doing anything risky, yeah, I definitely suggest making yourself the best armor that you can. And I know I didn't really explain why it's important to only make this in epic and legendary. That's because no matter what like level you make this, it'll cost 2.5 billion silver to make. Like, look, so this is legendary. So that's what you're going to get from legendary, but it's going to be the exact same cost as with this. And look at the difference. If you do it in the gray, whatever it is, the crappiest quality, you get 3.78% training speed. hey, that's not bad for noob gear. But when you spend 2.5 billion silver on it, it's definitely not worth it. So, I just thought I'd explain that to you guys. And if you're not a high tier player or a high level player, you can still go through, check out what gear you have lying around. Because if you're like me, you may have a few random bits of gear lying around that help you with attack, defense, you know, stuff like this. This is march speed, so if I'm gonna send a bunch of marches everywhere, or if I'm going to farm off someone, I'm gonna equip these because I'm not gonna be doing fighting. I'm just gonna be taking resources. So gear is very important, guys. Remember that. As well as I touched on earlier, but I didn't really explain, your hero skill tree. Because if you run at someone with food production, construction, research, stone production, all that stuff maxed out, you're not going to stand a chance if they went ahead and maxed out their troop defense and their troop health and their troop health 2 and their troop defense 2. Because that stuff, it's like battle. Like, let's see. Where is it? Oh, I don't think I have it researched. I know that, like, for some of these, I think this is like an 80% increase for these two. 80-something percent. I know that for march speed, it's a 100% increase. If you have this entire thing maxed out, it's a 100% increase. So it can definitely help out. I have a video, actually, a while back. I don't remember what it was called or what number it was. But I remember I attacked someone, and it was really risky and stupid of me. It was a rookie mistake. I attacked them with my research and construction skill tree on. So when I attacked him, my army was completely, like, just destroyed. I lost that attack, and I think I lost twice, maybe 2.5 times as many troops as he did. So you gotta make sure that you have, if you can, that you have your gear, the best gear that you can for fighting, for production. And if you're fighting, you want to have primarily this side of the skill tree. I mean, later on, like, you have to, if you want defense, and you can go over here and just kind of finish it out, because there's troop training 3, which is really helpful as well. But, I mean, there's troop training capacity right there as well. But other than that, there's almost no reason why you need to go on this side for, like, fighting. Yeah, troop training capacity actually doesn't even help you with that.
That's just how much you can train at once.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So, also, if you're a Stronghold 21, so this is more directed at the big players. I'm trying to even it out a little bit, but, oh, can I really not scroll down anymore? That sucks. But, so this is, again, directed at the big players. If you're a Stronghold 21, you have the defense tree unlocked for your academy. And I strongly recommend maxing this thing out if you're, whether or not you're like a trap or just a normal player, because if you're not wanting to spend that much money on the game, you're definitely going to want to max this one out, or at least upgrade it a little bit, because at the very bottom, it's, I don't remember how many there are in between, but I know that there's one at the bottom, and it's hospital, capacity. So, obviously, when you get attacked, if you're not spending money on the game, or at least that much money, you don't want to sit there and, have to sit there and spend all of your money, okay, I'm just gonna restart. That was a horrible one. Okay, so if you aren't spending money on the game, then you probably won't want to have to sit there and just keep retraining your troops every single time you get zeroed, or just attacked in general. So hospital training capacity really helps out, because you can just heal those troops rather than having to completely retrain them, which is very annoying. There's also just the straight up defense boosts that you get from it. I can tell you, being one of my main accounts, since it's actually a trap, or it was before I really stopped, but it's important to have this really high, because as you can see, there's enemy attack, or enemy health, or attack debuff. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. It's a debuff for either their health or their attack, and that helps out a ton. There's trap defense, there's troop defense, there's just all around defense right there, and then there's like individual infantry, ranged, and cavalry defense that you can upgrade. There's embassy storage space or whatever. So all this stuff can really help out. The only issue is you have to like get this, and then go down, and you can't just like sit there and upgrade one a ton of times. You have to keep going through, and every time you want to upgrade the ones at the very bottom, which are the best for at least me, since I used to be a trap. There's hospital capacity. I thought there was something else good down there, but you have to upgrade all of these each time, this each time, and then all of these all the way down to the very bottom each time. And that's what each tree is like, but the March tree is kind of different, I think. I think it's kind of like if you upgrade this, and then you just upgrade like this you can upgrade like this a few times. It makes no sense, and the March tree is by far the most confusing tree. Because you wouldn't think that you'd need this, but in order to actually like go down to this one, you need this as well. So whoever made the March tree is just very confusing, to me at least. I don't understand how it works at all. So I guess I'm just gonna kind of make this episode to just tips on research and hero and defending yourself, but I'm just gonna quickly queue up some traps. It's part of the reason why I'm going out to get more stone, but it's if you're looking for things to help you defend yourself or whatever it is that you need, I'd look through all of these trees and like see what would help you. Troop health with your hero, that's very helpful. However, if you're a player even a Stronghold 22, this is going to be very difficult to get. Because you have to get, I think it's this, and unless you have a ton of several, like, I think that's 100-day speed ups at that point, you're going to not be able to get that far. I mean, even getting Monster Mastery level 4, I think, takes a few days. By a few, I mean, like, well, it depends on, of course, your gear, because if you're running around with this gear, it's going to take you probably 50, 60, 70 days. I have
Monster Mastery level 4, and I don't really play that much. But
wait, you do?
I don't play. It's either 3 or 4.
Probably 3. You can check, though. That'd be cool.
I have 3 for sure. I can check in a minute. One second.
Okay.
I'll check right now.
Because, I mean, so, like I said, if you're using the gear, just like noob gear, just the stuff that you find here and just craft it, like your helmets, your armors, all that, just normal stuff, then it's not going to cut down the time that much. But if you're using a full Chancellor's set, then you're going to be able to just, I don't know, finish that thing in probably a quarter of the time, especially if you join help alliances. Help alliances are alliances where they have bots set up so that they can immediately like fill up your help request. It's very helpful when you get up to the high tiers of like researching and building, because when it takes hundreds of days, each of those helps knocks off like a few days. I think it's like 3 or I don't know. It just depends on how big the actual thing is. So one of the things you probably won't need to go into for a while is the strategic and wild siege. I mean, you can upgrade or you can get these two without too much difficulty, but these are just ridiculous. It's almost as expensive as wild troops. That is easy, but then that's ridiculous. Wild combat, it's just ridiculous from the start. Actually, I think that things might not be too bad. But anyways, I would not worry about these 3 trees until you're I'd say a 500, 600 million, maybe even billion. I mean, I never really got into cores myself, but if you're a high-level player and you understand cores really well, then you might want to work on the crafting tree. Strategic wall traps, I mean, they can help you out some. Strategic beats infantry.
Academy.
Wait, what's up?
Monster, whatever, yeah, it's in the Hero Academy.
Yeah.
Academy.
Do you know what level you have?
I'm almost level 4.
Okay, yeah. You gotta tell me when you get
So
there.
6 foot-
How much or how many days it
6 foot
takes you.
8.
Okay. Anyways, so strategic wall traps and strategic combat. They're very important for just beating off any attackers or just winning a fight against like anyone that you're attacking. Because chances are they're going to have normal troops. Like, let's take this guy. He's a stronghold 13. So you may think that I wouldn't stand a chance against him since, you know, he's such a higher stronghold than me. I'm about the same. I think I'm actually. Oh, that's right. I gained a ton of power from that hero. But let's see. He has the tier 1. I think that's strategic traps. No, that's the wild traps. So that's actually surprising. But look at this. He has no strategic troops. He has a few strategic traps, but they're just bone bricks and iron bricks, so those aren't going to do anything. And wild things are actually really weak to regular stuff, so if I attack him with my regular troops, these bone bricks won't be a problem. And iron bricks are just bricks, so they shouldn't do much either. He doesn't have any strategic troops, so that means that he would be an easy target for me. If I were to train up even just a few thousand strategic, so it's always important to scout your enemy if you can, because if they're full of if they're filled with just regular troops, training up some strategic is going to just destroy them. Yes, Nick?
I said hoplite.
Yeah, I mean, and most people, they don't really think about it when they're training it, but if you have, but most people just subconsciously or just don't really think about or don't want to waste the resources, the speed ups, the time to go train strategics, so when they get attacked by someone with strategic troops, they just don't stand a chance. And you may be wondering how to beat strategic troops. That's the wild troops, but wild troops, again, they're really expensive to make, which is why most high players use strategic, because, well, at least in O&O they did. Or not O&O. What was the old kingdom? I actually can't remember. It's Silith. At least in Silith they did, because chances are most players under Stronghold, what is it, 20 aren't or if they're a low tier player, they aren't going to have wild troops. And even if they are a 200 million player, they might not even have it done. So it's always important to try to scout out your enemy, think about what you can use to beat what they have. So if it's a guy like, what's his face, Blake up here, I just thought of his name, then you aren't even going to have to worry. If it's just 10 or if it's thousands of battering rams, then don't even worry about it. But if it's a guy with an army similar to yours, and you can see the troops that he has, like hoplites and battering rams, and you know the troops, or you can just look them up right here.
You say hoplite?
Yes, I did. Then you can just go ahead and train up a few peltists, or if you really want to destroy them, use rangers, because ranged beats, what's it called? Ranged beats infantry, strategic beats regular. And, oh, I should probably just list this off right now. So ranged beats infantry.
Yep.
And then infantry beats cavalry. I'm not sure how that works, but it works. At least I think this is how it works. Actually, I don't know.
I mean, that would make sense if it's a triangle, or if it's a balanced triangle.
Yeah, no, it's a balanced triangle, I know. And I know that ranged beats infantry, so it has to work like this, but it just doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to remember, is that really how it works? Alright, whatever. I'm sorry if it's not, but point is, if you're going to walk out of this with anything... Oh, that's right, it says like week 2, whatever. So, if you want to see what type of or what each is weak to, so hoplites, it says here, strong versus cavalry and siege. And then it's weak versus ranged and defenses. So, again, it's, I guess I was right. It's infantry beats cavalry, ranged beats infantry, and cavalry beats ranged. Regular beats wild troops, strategic beats regular, and wild beats strategic. So remember that, because if you scout out your enemy, see what he has, train troops to defend or attack using his weaknesses. Because I mean, that guy, like, oh, heck. There's not much that I can do because he's got a ton of siege, but siege is really weak to anything other than traps, though. Like, show you. And again, if you want to see what everything is weak to because you don't remember this, just go ahead right here. It's weak versus infantry, cavalry, and siege. All this is good at is destroying the traps. Yeah. Also, if you, it's also cool because you can look at the speed of things as well. It's very helpful for figuring out what you want to train. That's why I always train outriders, because their cavalry are obviously going to be faster than the heavy battering rams that the soldiers are going to have to push around. So I always train them if I'm going to go out resource gathering. Anyways, I've been talking for close to 45 minutes straight. I mean, maybe not in the video, but talking for close to 45 minutes anyways. So I'm going to give my voice a break and pause or end it here and upload the video. So see you guys in the next one, and remember, BD Noti, I butchered your name, I know. Thank you for leaving a comment. Any of you guys leave comments, thank you. I'll try to shout out people if they comment on this one. So see you guys in the next one. Bye.